if you're currently thinking of doing a 30-day YouTube challenge or a 30-day TikTok or Instagram, any of these platforms, I want you to pause right now and watch this video until the end, because I'm going to share what I've learned from my experience. I've been posting a new video on YouTube every single day for 30 days. Today is day 30, literally. I have learned some things that are going to save you from disappointment, going to save you from burnout, going to save you from unmet expectations. So number one is consistency is very powerful, but it doesn't guarantee connection. Obviously, whenever you're thinking of content creation, we've always been told you have to be consistent, because it's all the time. And while that is true, I found that in my experience from doing this 30-day YouTube challenge, I've noticed with the videos that I've been posting, it's been very minimal engagement. It's been very minimal engagement in general, views and that sort of thing. And while it's not, of course, not all, it's not always about views or anything like that, but what I've learned is that it's very important for you to be intentional about what you're sharing, the content that you're sharing, right? I learned from this 30-day period that I was very kind of self-absorbed and always trying to share what I'm learning, kind of in the mood, and what I feel like sharing, I'll just be sharing, right? And in a lot of times I noticed that with a lot of the videos that I have been posting, actually I was not exactly thinking about the viewer and what the viewer may be receiving, right? And because of that, that led to the result that I ended up getting, right? And so if you're planning for a challenge like this, I would encourage you to really, really think about the viewer, think about the person that you're talking to, and really think of the fact that am I, with this video that I'm posting, am I actually trying to solve an issue that they have, or a pain point that they have, or am I just venting my own issues, venting your own problems, right? And then number two, burnout is real. Burnout is a real thing. Week 1, week 2, I really felt like I was okay, but week 3, especially doing videos for week 4, I was exhausted. I was so tired. My creativity, it ran out. I had no energy, no motivation to do my passion basically for doing this content creation was literally ran out. And I do apologize if you're been tuning in for the past 30 days, if you'll notice as the weeks were going on, the videos, it was less and less effort. They were getting less and less quality, right? By week 4 I was just tired, exhausted, and from that I basically didn't have the motivation to actually put out good content, high quality content. And from this I learned actually it's better for me to, or even for you perhaps, if let's say you're on YouTube, to post one high quality video, or let's say 2 high quality videos, even if it's once per week or even once in 2 weeks, than just posting a lot of content but your passion is not there, your drive is not there. Don't do that. Okay, so the point of all of this is to say value is more important than volume. Now, my platform actually is built on vulnerability. That is one of the main content pillars that I have, is just to be vulnerable, really share my heart out, share my emotions out. But at the same time, it is very, very important for you to think about the other person that is watching. If I learned anything from this experience, is learning that out of anything, people are watching your videos for what they can receive from it, not exactly for who you are as a person, right? And most times it can be selfish enough, just pour your heart out and just be oh yeah, this is what happened, my feelings were hurt, blah, blah, blah. But for the person who is watching, what are they getting from that? What are they actually learning from that? How does that benefit them, right? That is the one major lesson that I learned. And so I would tell you, always lead with value. Always lead with value, and have the other person on the other side of watching your content in mind. Have them in mind. I do think if I had the strategy from the beginning, I would have had a lot more success. And if I'll be truthful and say okay, did I get subscribers? I did actually. When I started the journey, I was at 500 and something, and now we're almost exactly now 930, about to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. Amazing. But at the same time though, I did notice that the subscribers that I got were actually from my YouTube shorts that I've been posting. YouTube shorts, 3 shorts every single day, and actually from the videos that we're actually posting, the actual videos that I've been posting on my YouTube itself, right? And as I mentioned, that is mainly because of the amount of effort that I was putting in those, the videos that I was doing. My heart was there, especially in the beginning, and I can say for half of them, but for the other half, it really wasn't there. And if I was to make more effort, editing and everything, then I do trust perhaps I would have actually crossed that 1,000 subscriber mark. Now, to the question that you may be wondering, would I do this again? Absolutely, positively not. I would ideally never do this again. Of course, I'm a child of God. I'm under authority. Unless God gives me that specific instruction, I would not do it, and I would not recommend it. It is just not sustainable. Like, unless you're doing this thing like full time, like, that content, that's all you do, okay, fine. But for me, a person who has a full-time job, I go to church, I'm a leader at my church, it's just a lot of things going on. It is not sustainable. And at this point that I've reached today, like, I am tired. Like, I literally need time off before I can now get back and begin to get back to good videos again. And there'll be one video, for the viewer, for you've already subscribed, thank you. The promise is that I'll be doing one like good video every single week, with good editing and everything. And then I will still continue with the 3 YouTube shorts every single day. It is my hope that you were blessed by this video today. Thank you so much for watching. And yes, it's faith-based content over here. It's so much fun. I love it over here. And if you're blessed by this, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next week. Bye.